Well, welcome to Stroke Genius Podcast Survivor Experience. This podcast is so special for me. John Kennedy, and inventor of the Kennedy method, applied neuroplasticity, he back at me doing our fourth and final episode of our shows. And people, I'm going to talk. If you have, first of all, this method is really focused. And if you have brain, you qualify. But we're really focusing on brain damage, the stroke and brain injury community. But this method applies to anybody that want to sharpen their skills. You, I don't care who you are. You don't have to have any brain damage. You could be just do it just to sharpen your brain. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. So let me play this video as an intro. I want you to see this. And I'll bring John and camera. Hey, good morning, John.
Hey, Aaron. Always good to see you.
Hey,
Always good to see you.
hey, great. Um, Hey, do me a favor to make sure we're not going to get the echo. I have to delete this. It's again, we're going to settings real quick. I forgot to do this for me on the agreement. I'm sorry, bro. Go to settings. Just make sure the echo cancellation check.
Oh, okay. Settings.
Bear with the guys. We forgot. I forgot
I
to.
don't see. Oh, here, settings. I bet
Oh,
it's
it's an audio. Sorry.
edit audio. Okay. Oh, that's the audio avatar. Let's see. Remove from stage. Stop mic. No.
No.
Edit audio avatar.
There's the audio echo cancel. I got it. I'm not busy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go with it.
Okay.
But I want John. I want everybody out there to know, and I mean it. When you're on, as you know, I've been serving the stroke and brain injury community for 10 years.
Right.
John, honestly, plasticity is like chasing a dragon's tail for most of us. Hard to grab onto. But your method really actually makes neuroplasticity tangible.
Yes.
And that is I noticed a change in me, and I'm gonna just let me know that after we're done, we have some pretty big announcements. John, I do in the end. But John, I'm gonna let you. So this is known as Kennedy method, and we're gonna show you how to harness applied neuroplasticity. It's extremely powerful.
Yeah, great, Aaron. And you're obviously one of the experts on neuroplasticity. You've studied it, right? It's the ability of our brains to change from stimulation. I call the field I created applied neuroplasticity because I apply a very specific process-centric approach. So there's very specific cognitive skills you want to improve. It engages a very specific type of stimulation called robust stimulation that when I was developing this program for the Marine Corps 15 years ago, found that this type of stimulation will start to change the brain immediately, not in a day or a week or a month. That's why the changes are so fast. And we incorporate an agile approach for continuous improvement. So the exercises I've been taking you through and that these people will experience on our platform are really derivatives of the very first ones we created for the Marine Corps 15 years ago. And then from the Marines, it spread to Navy SEALs, snipers, pilots, people with concussions, brain trauma. And now that's how we get to help, right? Anybody, anybody with a brain, I guess, is what you could say.
That's my down.
The reason it's so effective is because so many, especially for people with any type of brain trauma, so many of the efforts are devoted to trying to fix something. So we don't fix anything, right? The brain does. So what we do is train the brain to do what it needs to do to be effective. So that's be able to make decisions. It's be able to use your eyes, ears, hands, mouth, feet. And as we engage those connections get stronger. And we've had tremendous results with people with any type of brain trauma, from ADHD to concussions to strokes. People start to notice very quickly that they can re-energize the connections to different parts of their body and overcome their cognitive skills. So that's why we're so excited to partner with you, Aaron, on what we're going to be releasing.
You know, it's funny, John, 'cause I don't want anybody to think this is snake oil. It's not snake oil. It's not something that doesn't work. It really works. I'm only saying that from my own point of view. I'm gonna say the first session, but it was in all reality, it really sets in on second session. And we're only talking, what, 15 minutes a day?
Yeah, even
Yeah,
less. Yeah, it's amazing how fast it works. Exactly. And should we tell them about the platform, Aaron? Because that's what we're
Yeah,
so
you know, that's so good. Please do, John. Why don't you kick it off? I'm gonna want to say something about it.
Yes, so basically, we're really happy about this. We partnered with a phenomenal developer and CEO to develop. We call it the Kennedy Method platform. And so basically, anyone will be able to access this training on the computer. So up till now, it's been me leading people. With the computer, it's going to be awesome because you'll be able to go through the same exercises. You'll be able to go at your own speed, right? Self-paced. And built into the platform is the feedback to you, how well you're doing. So you'll get your time, you'll get your speed, you'll get your smoothness and your accuracy. Now, ironically, because you've experienced this, Aaron, as we go through this, one of the hardest things for people to give up is accuracy, because our whole life we're told we have to be perfect, right? But as my pastor said, we want excellence, not perfection, right? And so by not stopping to fix mistakes, you can get faster and then you can get smoother. So Navy SEALs say, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. When your brain is processing smoothly, it means it's overcoming, it's rerouting around damage, it's just processing very smoothly. And that's what our platform is going to allow people to do at their own pace.
Now, what's exciting, John, towards the next session, here's a plan, people. I want you to go subscribe to Stroke, our Survivor Product Review Company on YouTube. I'm going to be doing, apart from John, an independent product review on this method. I didn't know what's Callahan could mess with it, but I want you to come see what I do, and I want you to come watch it work. You'll be able to see an actual tangible change in my brain. I can guarantee it. The reason I say that is because I saw, I'm going to say the first session, but safety the second one. I actually felt a change in brain occurring.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? You can actually feel the changes in your brain when you make it do these very simple decisions, but they're hard. Do we want to give them a sample, Aaron, of have you go through the?
Yeah, let's do that, John. Let's do that right now.
All right.
So let me pull up a screen. So what you're about to see is the arrows that you use for the training. Here they are.
And the beauty of it is we use arrows because they're so simple, right? It's not complicated. You know, a child can do it, an older person can do it. We work with people with dementia. Doesn't really matter. Arrows are so simple that when you say out loud the direction or the color, your brain is making a decision, engaging those parts. So every time we've met here, and I've actually timed you going through this page. So let's try it again. So I want you to read off all the arrows on the page, only directions, top to bottom, just like you're reading a book, right? Each arrow, we say an arrow instead of a word. And remember, the important thing is don't stop to fix mistakes. Right?
Yeah, you know, John,
hardest
you
thing.
laugh, you chuckled because you knew I'm 60 years old. I've been trained. I've been trained for 60 years to do things right.
Right,
Okay, not
exactly.
perfection.
So go ahead and go down as fast as you can. Don't stop for mistakes. I'll time you and let's see how long it takes you.
I'm going to do 4 rows of a little sheet.
Let's do the whole sheet for this one as a comparison, and then we'll talk about what's happened since the last time you did this.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right, you start the timer and I go. Right, left, down, up, right, down, right, up, down, left, down, right, left, down, right, left, up,
Keep
right.
going.
I know. Right, up, right, left, right, down, right. Left, up, right, down, left. Up, left, down, up, right, left, down, up, right, up. Right, up, up, down, left, up. Left, down, down, up, right, left. Up, right, left, down, up, right, down, left, down, right. Left, down, right, up, left. Down, right, left. I think it's going well. Right, left, down, or left, up, right. Left, up, right, up, left, down, up, down, left, up, right, up, right, down, left, and down, up, right, left, down, left, down.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. So again, a couple times you try to fix mistakes, right? You start talking about it. It's
Yeah,
amazing when you let yourself go, because if you notice, some of the rows towards the end were really smooth. So your time 2 minutes. That's 18 seconds faster than the last time we did it last time.
and I gotta tell you, I can be honest with you. I get out in the green room. I've been not feeling well for about 3 weeks, so I've been extremely diligent on it. Although I did keep my own sheet of paper outside to do when I can. But
Right.
you know, what's amazing to me is I can actually see it. I mean, it's so long lasting.
Yeah.
Even though I've had spaces between the times I practiced, I could even see a difference. And it's so hard. One of the hardest things I'm telling you people you can have out there is that thing that tells you don't make mistakes.
Yeah.
I struggle with that.
Well, and the thing is, so there's so many psychological things that happen as well. A lot of times, if we go through brain trauma, we lose our confidence, right? We struggle with things. And so every time you do one of these exercises, you're releasing dopamine, which helps your expectation, changes your brain faster, endorphins when you feel good about it. And so with practice, and again, the nice thing about the platform is you can be right on your computer, right? So it's right there. So you want to run through it before you have a meeting or before you do emails or stuff. It's right there. You run through it for a minute or two. and it gets your brain refocused. But every time you're doing that, you're actually rewiring your brain to do what it needs to do.
Yeah, I want to make sure that my community understands what you just said because I missed that somewhere. But I think you do these exercises prior to going to therapy, prior to going whatever you're doing, or school, whatever. But
Right.
you just get, like John just said, get your brain focused.
Yeah, for focus is a huge thing. And everyone I've worked with that has had some sort of brain trauma, um, it's interesting. They always say, well, I went to my doctor and he said, whatever you're doing, keep it up, because they notice the improvements. Um, and again, it's so simple. It's just a matter of practicing. And again, the nice thing about the platform is every time they do it, it'll show them their time, their smoothness, and their accuracy. And again, the most important of that is smoothness, because when you're processing smoothly, it means your brain is accurately and smoothly going around any damage that's there to get you where you need to be.
Yeah, what you do know, John, I have Sebastian, I'm gonna give my pause I give these people a shout out. But this right here, Sherry Patterson, she's an active now. Something you know, I've been talking to her. She's gonna be getting the method. And she has aphasia. I don't think you have aphasia suffers as part of your criteria, but I'm going to be bringing on showing. I really think this is going to be able to help aphasia sufferers. I really
Oh, absolutely. Aphasia, everything, because what we're doing is rewiring the brain and re-energizing connections that were active before. And so, and that's again because we're targeting so many, eyes, ears, mouth, hands, feet, all these different areas. And the more you practice those, the stronger those connections get.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. Really, really, really. And I think to watch, and I told people need to know what I intend is my intention. My intention, again, subscribe to Survivor Product Review Company because I plan to do my independent review without John here and do it just to review it and make sure it give you my opinion on what's happening. And then I'm going to build a community around this because, again, John, I told you, Graham, I think you're on something big. I think what you're onto should be a global
Yeah.
mandatory requirement, for all stroke and brain injury survivors,
Right.
ADE survivors, whatever. But I want to build a community so we get people interacting and commenting what happened, what are they experiencing. I want to hear what they have to say because I think they're going to experience the same thing I did, which is pretty amazing.
Right, right. Well, and basically, we want to give people hope, right? Because it can be very
Oh,
discouraging, right? Discouraging,
check
taking a
this,
long
John.
time.
Yeah, check this out for a minute, bro. Just look at Sherry Patterson's comment.
Yeah,
I need help.
yeah,
I am telling you, brother, that so many stroke survivors, brain injury survivors need hope. A way of a way of harnessing neuroplasticity, and for the first time in 10 years,
yeah,
we now have a way to do it. We talked about the app a little bit, and again, man, time is flying by, but this is exciting for me because you're now hard releasing the app, you're hard launching the app, correct?
yes,
And
yes,
you've been nice enough to lower the price for us stroke survivors. And
yes.
how much is the app?
Well, it's the price what you're going to set it for, Aaron, because we want to help you support all these people. So probably 100. Well, we'll see what the
All
price
right,
is.
well,
We want to lower it as much as possible.
I think initially we'll talk. We'll make it affordable. John, I want you to get help.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to make it as affordable as possible, and with your discount code, any way we can to help people. And make sure you put maybe in the chat or just remind them what that podcast is they're going to go to be able to download it. Um,
I will. I'll do that. But John, I think what ends up happening, what I think my community, and this again, at the top of the show, John, I said, if you have a brain, you qualify.
right.
Understand my focus being a brain aneurysm and stroke survivor and brain injury survivor is really on that community. That is my focus. But if you have a brain you qualify, I don't care if you have known damage to your
Right.
brain.
Right.
And that's the amazing thing about this method. It will sharpen your brain, right, John?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, as you saw from the video, we've helped professional athletes. One of my athletes is one of the top woman goalies in the world. When we started, she was just an alternate. Now she's a World Cup goalie. I've got, kids who play sports. We've got salespeople making more sales. It doesn't matter what you do, wherever you are. If you make your brain faster and more focused, you're going to do better.
Right.
And the
That's
same
amazing.
program.
When that's amazing to me, John, because worked with some of the high-end Navy SEALs,
Yeah,
Marines. It's proven method that works.
yeah,
And like
absolutely.
I told you in the green room, neuroplasticity is gonna chase a dragon's tail. Meaning it's hard to go onto it, but your method makes it simple.
Yeah. And that's the goal, right? We don't want to complicate it. We don't want you to have to go to a doctor. We don't want all those are all good things. But we want you to be able to sit at home on your computer and go through this same thing like you were doing. That was just kind of a taste of it. And every time it gets harder, we bring in more variables like we do colors, we do fruit, we do compass, we do every time we bring in another part of the brain, those connections also get stronger and faster. And so very quickly, and it'll also be a way to practice. So a few minutes every day, 5 to 10 minutes really is all it takes every day, but you can always do more. But it's always there. It's available for you right on your screen. And you guarantee 100% start to get improvements.
Well, Sherry Patterson wants to say something to you, John.
Yeah. She's
She wants
ready.
to
Okay,
think.
great. Great. Well, let her go to we got to just get the information up on your podcast and they'll be rocking and ready to go.
Oh yeah, we're gonna just so you know, people, what we're gonna be doing. And make sure you go to this video description because in it I put links to Brett to get the app, get to do everything it takes to get started doing it. And seeing that you're going to see amazing changes in your brain.
Yeah.
And I'm really curious about Sherry Patterson, John, and the aphasia.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
And
Yep.
I can't wait because I told her, I really believe, I told her privately in the conversation we're having that
Oh,
I really believe, and you may not know this, I really believe because I see what it's doing inside my brain, and I know the aphasia suffer and what they go through and how
mhm.
they can't pick the words, turn their thoughts into speech.
Right.
I think his method is going to be, yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm going to take, she's going to sign up for the program and he's going to be on watching the changes in her fascia. Because I think, John, it's going to be game changer for fascia first.
Oh, absolutely. And I noticed Bryce said it may exclude me. Not quite. Bryce, put in the chat why you think might be excluded.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not sure why. He doesn't, it, right, so I want to address what you said. I'm not sure what you meant by exclude me.
no,
Please put what that means, but John, I don't know what that means.
yeah, I'm not
Because,
sure.
because he doesn't really have, I don't know, Bryce, put in chat why you said that.
Yeah.
But I had to guess. Bryce is a good friend of mine too.
Okay.
But he doesn't really have any speech after that I have. But I want you to know, Bryce, it makes a cognitive difference. I notice when I'm really diligent about doing the method over and over again, I think faster. I'm
Yeah.
sharper. It's amazing the difference.
Well, and one of the things too, remember we're trying to reestablish. So I know some stroke victims, they have trouble with their hands and their feet, those connections. The woman that was mentioned on that little video that only told a little bit of her story. She was a pianist, but she fell out of a tree, was in a coma for 4 months. I started working with her, and when I started working with her, she could barely speak or use her hands at all. Now she can play the piano again and sing again. And so there's ways, right? So if someone, like, for example, we're going to start working with you, Aaron, like with your left hand, if you tap it with your right hand when you say this, you can start to re-energize connections. I'm working with a woman now with MS who can't use her legs. Well, by tapping on her legs and thinking about moving them, we're re-energizing the connections to her legs. So, oh, I get it. Yeah, Bryce was joking. He says,
Okay,
"You have a brain." Oh, that okay. Well,
I,
we'll get
ha
your
ha
brain.
ha. Boy.
We'll get your brain.
I am not very close to talk up every night
Yeah.
when it's online. But I think I can't. I guess you had a stroke, you've had half your brain affected. So if you have half a brain, that's work for you.
Yes. Yeah. Half a brain will still work.
But John, I am really looking forward to it. Let's give a shout out to Stephen. Who is the CEO of your company?
Yeah, so our platform, so Daniel McDonald is our developer. He's brilliant. He's an AI developer who's behind this. And then Steve Coe is the CEO of the company, trying to get this platform out there because they have experience in this, right? Which I don't. They have experience in how to build online platforms and all that. So that's why I'm excited about this. And then as I said, Steve will give you the pricing and the discount codes and everything else for people to make sure that this is effective.
Yeah, John, just my community. John has been nice enough to give me a link, which I'll get together, make sure it's in the description of this video.
Yes.
That will give you a discount on the monthly because there's going to be two programs that we're going to offer. John's going to offer us monthly subscription, meaning you can pay it by month, or you get the discount, which where the code cuts in, and do it annually and pay upfront cost of annually. And this all those things you spend money on.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't no so far insurance doesn't cover what we do. It covers a lot of other things, but not this. But it's better than almost any other program that insurance will cover. So
Yeah,
that's
that's really, I could say that's really true. And I think it's getting at that being reasonable. John, I'll talk about that. But that's something maybe your CEO could work on getting
yeah,
you get your FDA approved Medicare, Medicaid
that's great. Yeah.
approved. Can you imagine? I mean, that's the
Oh,
best.
that would be great. Yeah, if we can get it covered by Medicare and Medicaid, that would be perfect.
Well, John, I want everybody. I'll put in also in the link in the description to Survivor Product Review Company. Do not miss an independent review of his method.
Yeah.
John, I'm curious. In the end, I want to know what got you involved in doing this.
Yeah, good question. So I was actually a consultant, C-level consultant. That's where my process work came from. It was my brother who actually just spent the weekend with in North Carolina. When he came back from Iraq in 2006, the big danger for our troops in the military is IEDs, improvised explosive devices. And I had this theory that if I could improve intuition, they could sense danger faster and maybe we could save some lives. So that was my theory. And the Marines gave me an opportunity to try it. The results were so amazing that blew us away. So Marines that were performing the worst were now performing the best. Marines with post-traumatic stress, suicide tendencies, psychological disorders, they all recovered extremely fast. But all within 3 months, we turned them from the worst to the best and their battalion. And then that's when it spread through the military. So SEALs, snipers, pilots, and now. So to me, what gets me doing is I just love helping people. Right? And almost everything we do is based on our brain's ability, right? How we think, how we activate. So when the brain is better and faster, then everyone's lives improve. I mean, the 10-year-old boy cured of severe ADHD in just 6 weeks. People with concussions regaining their life. So any end of the spectrum of performance, we can improve. So
Yeah, it's I can't wait. We get this rolling, I can see him rolling, I can't wait.
yeah,
And Trace does an awesome job, John. I love it. Great show.
yeah, yeah.
All right, well, John, you and I can please about 30 minutes over together. And me, Boo will do follow up shows that pop do. But the main thing I want to get you to do, people, is
Yeah,
what
appreciate
get
it.
subscribe to the Public Review Company. And again, it's called right now it's called Stroke Survivor Public Review Company. And because of John's method, I'm changing it to Survivor Product Review Company because really any type of cognitive disability,
Yeah,
and you don't even have to have one, but my focus as CEO of Stroke TV Media is to focus on the cognitive disability.
right.
And I'm going to be doing independent review of John's product on the Product Review Company on YouTube. So I want you to subscribe, people, for
Yep.
sure. John, I thank you for being a bro. Thank you for
Oh,
being
yeah, absolutely. Well, I always enjoy spending time with you anyway, Aaron. So this has always been fun to be on your show. Thanks, and I really wish the best of luck for everyone out there. And we're doing our part to help you.
get that moniker, yeah, cry release, like a piece. John, I just say thank you. Because I think we're going to help the community, and I think what you've created and what God has given you is just a miracle. So this, I'm hoping that that these people join my group. I got a lot of work I've had to do, but
Yep.
we all join the groups to talk and to each other. You can pop in once in a while and say hi to people. It's going to be amazing. But John, thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thanks, Aaron. Thanks for
I
this, and thanks for all you do to help people.
sure. My pleasure. John, I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Take care, everybody.